call me hot shit, you put queen. Let that sink in, I'm the unseen. Not the chart topper, not the mainstream dream. But when the dust settles, I'm still the supreme. Don't mistake my kindness for a sign of fear. I'm the storm in silence, the voice you hear. When the world turns cold and the lights grow dim, I'll be the fire that burns within. I'll be by your side when the night falls deep. Through the highs and lows, I'm the promise I keep. Not the loudest voice, but I always win. They call me hot shit, let the truth sink in. Every battle fought, every scar I wear, proof that I've been there, proof that I care. Not for the glory, not for the fame, but for the souls who know my name. When the world forgets and the crowds move on, I'll be the rhythm, the steady song, a whisper in the chaos, a hand to hold. My kindness is power, my story untold. I'll be by your side when the night falls deep. Through the highs and lows, I'm the promise I keep. Not the loudest voice, but I always win. They call me hot shit, let the truth sink in. I'll be by your side when the night falls deep. Through the hard and lows, I'm the promise I keep. Not the loudest voice, but I always win. They call me hot shit, let the truth sink in.
Welcome to Kids True Crime. Pulling up, hit and go. It's showtime. Hey, hey. Chat squad rolling in line. Best crew on the screen, that's the headline. We pull up to the scene, Mr. calling out each detail. Real clean, Patty said, judging the fee. Running double dropping theories at top speed. Caroline Cooper in caps lock. Rachel from Mars with the straight talk. Angel in the back with the side eye. We ride or die in the live, let the time fly. Welcome to Kids True Crime. True Crime. We got push people talking in real time. Real time. We got trolls in the corner, we don't mind. Hit 'em with a one-liner, fill from behind. Best community on this whole site. We laugh, we roast, but we hold tight. Get a little copy, that's what we're here for. Bad ass fight, yeah. Up, push and score. Bad ass fight, yeah. 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 Like this, like, yeah. Melissa in the bushes on patrol, putting out the fires when the rumors roll. Flames toddler in the back, all jokes. Inside last for the day one spoke. Feel the chatter climbing up the chat wall. Names flying fast, can't catch them all. From the first bell ring to the last word said. We brains tease spaces till it's time for bed. Welcome to Kids True Crime. True Crime. We got bush people talking in real time. Real time. We got trolls in the corner, we don't mind. Hit 'em with a one line, fall from behind. Best community on this whole site. We laugh, we roast, but we hold tight. Get a little pocket, that's what we're here for. Back ass fight, yeah. I'm a blast with boy. Back ass fight, yeah. 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 ones. Drop a flame for the late night reruns. If you know, then you know that's the code word. Kit says what she thinks, every quote heard. We stay loud, stay proud when the stream's on. Same fam, same clan when the cam's gone. One click, one link, and we're back at the door to the badass softcore lore. Welcome to Kids True Crime, True Crime. We got bush people talking in real time, real time. We got trolls in the corner, we don't mind. Hit 'em with a one-line fall but behind. Best community on this whole side. We laugh, we roast, but we hold tight. Get a little cookie, that's what we're here for. Bad as bud, yeah. Softcore, bad as bud, yeah.
What is good, my peoples? Hold on a minute. Hold on. I gotta way to work it. Hi, everybody. I'm here. Hello. Hello, Melissa from the bushes. Thank you for being here. And thank you for being a member for 6 months. Hey, girl. Hi. How are you? Mayhem. Mayhem, how you doing? Hey, sis. How you doing? Holy shit. Oh, look who's here, people. You know what we're going to do?
Patty, do you want to play a game? I want to play a game. Ha 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 ha.
That's right. There's your dude. There's your dude. We have missed you. Hello, Duncan Felonies. Have you been a good girl? What's going on? Of course. Of course it does. Yes, yes. Fire. Fire in the chat, my bitches. Let me put some fire in there. I didn't know people are getting notifications. But get your asses over here right now. We got things to do here. All right. Oh my God, this is gonna drive me nuts, guys. I'm so sorry. I got my headphones on, but my air conditioner won't shut down. Hold on a minute. I mean, come on now. Shut up. Hold on. Sorry. Sorry. I'm sorry. All right. You guys hear me all right? Can you hear me okay, peoples? Now, did I put those up on here? We are going to talk about that naughty girl. Remember? That little brat. That little brat. Mackenzie. Kenzie. Kenzie. We're going to talk about her. Okay, thank you. Thank you. What up? How you doing? Been forever, my dude. Okay. I've seen some stuff on the internet today, and I'm like, oh, hell no. No. This is sad. I mean, look at support for the fight for due process. This is going to be on TikTok, so I'm looking into this lady, right? This is July 18th. But she says here, Mackenzie deserves a chance to have her side of her story told. So I don't know if they're doing an interview or if, it's going to be pre-recorded or if it's going to be live with Mackenzie on there. I don't know. But let me tell you something. If Mackenzie is, we can listen to me. However, if it's live and Mackenzie's on there live, we can make sure to get it shut down. Okay? That live. I'm just saying. Okay? I watched a documentary that came out. It's really sad. It is. Hello, J13. I just know forever we're always good. I'm always the same old no matter what life is. Just been busy as hell. Yeah, I've been dealing with, shit like everybody else too. So I haven't really been on here. I'm trying to get back into the swing of things. So, do you guys want to laugh first? Well, you know what? This ain't gonna be like a real serious laugh, okay? Because I'm gonna be talking about the little brat, okay, herself. Where's Rhonda at? Oh, there she is. You snuck in here. Hello, you snuck in, Rhonda. Okay, we're gonna talk about this little brat. But first of all, before we begin, because you know what? I mean, they're selling stuff. They're having like an auction. They're having like an auction on this day, you guys, on TikTok. We gotta tune in. I don't really want to give this girl, a view, but I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to pay attention to all this, right? Because they're selling a bunch of shit of Mackenzie's. I can't believe this. I cannot. And that little girl, that naughty little girl, Mackenzie, she doesn't ever need to get out of prison. She has, she hasn't, she, you see the pictures of her in prison? It's like she's, away, okay? Like college or something. She don't feel bad. Because people put it in her head that this was an accident. Okay. Look at this shit. Hold on. Okay, I'll bring it up. Hold on. Let me bring it up for you guys. Okay, this is the newest picture that somebody uploaded. So there's that. That's her. Hey, living it up. How you doing? School shopping already? I want you to know, living it up, your donation to me or tip or whatever it was, I put gas in my car. I just want you to know that so I can get to the gym. Gas is outrageous, people. $3.99 a gallon. Hello. But I got priorities. I have to go to the gym. That's my thing. Okay. So let's talk about this little brat. I get sick. What? Oh my God. My grandkids just got out like a month ago. Oh, no. Did you? Thank you. I appreciate it. I really do. I appreciate every one of you for being here for me and dealing with me. And because, I know some days that I'm pretty rough. Okay. I know. All right. We're going to laugh. Let's just get to it, people. I seen this last night. We're going to watch it more than once. Okay. Oh, it's Louisiana. Okay. Gotcha. We're going to laugh. And if you guys don't laugh, get the hell out of here. Not just kidding. I'm going to laugh because this is unbelievable to me. Ready? Hold on.
What?
Okay. I first let me start over. I seen this, right? Oh God, you guys don't think I'm mean. I'm not shaming anybody for their looks. Okay? However, oh God, I'm going to get in trouble. I'm going to get me in trouble. I thought this was a filter. I thought it was a filter. Okay, I'm going to hell, but watch. Listen. Okay, let me get to it. Here we go.
What?
Are you a patient?
And I'm who?
A patient.
And I'm a baser. See, they call me a baser. Nigga, I ain't smoke crack. That shit ain't funny. Nigga, I ain't smoke crack in 5 years. The fuck you about?
Did you see that shit? You guys, okay, we're gonna watch it again. Okay? I gotta find where this lady is, okay? But the lady's real. Okay. And did you hear that? Yeah. Oh my god, I don't know what she's saying to him, but he asked if she was a patient. And I don't know what she was saying. I haven't done crack in 5 years. She told on herself. Okay, let's watch her again. Oh my god, I just can't.
What?
Are you a patient?
And I'm who?
A patient.
And I'm a baser. See, they call me a baser. Nigga, I ain't smoked crack. That shit ain't funny. Nigga, I ain't smoked crack in 5 years. The fuck you found?
Oh my god, I don't know who this is. And I just need to find them. I don't know. Okay, let's chat. What do you think? You think this is funny? Oh, is that what she says? Is I'm a who? I don't know. Okay, we'll watch it one more time, but then we'll get to that brat. Oh my god, good humor.
What?
Are you a patient?
And I'm who?
A patient.
And I'm a baser. See, they call me a baser. Nigga, I ain't smoked crack. That shit ain't funny. Nigga, I ain't smoked crack in 5 years. The fuck you found?
Look at that man. Did you see that face at the end? Oh, yes, bless her heart. I need to find her. Oh my god. I work with a very I'm going to see I know, I'm proud of her. What? She's no longer working. Oh, okay. I'm proud of her. She's been clean for 5 years. That's wonderful. Okay, people. We're going to get to the brat now. We are also going to look into this lady that is the cheerleader for Mackenzie that's kind of like taking over the case, thinking that she's all innocent and shit. And I'm just like, wow. And she did some dirty stuff on her TikTok. I cannot believe what she did. She put up jail. I don't know who gave them to her, jail pictures of when Dominic was in jail, or Dom, as they call him. I'm like, wow. That takes some balls. That is so wrong. Okay. So this is tomorrow. Or no, the 18th. I'm sorry, the 18th. Don't worry. I don't know if it's 8 p.m. I don't know. Central. It doesn't say Eastern, Central. I don't know. Pacific. But I'm going to be paying attention. Look at this shit. Look at. Mackenzie deserves a fair trial. She chose what she got. Okay. Look at what they're selling. They're having a raffle. See all that stuff they're selling? Or is that too hard for you guys to see? Can I make it bigger somehow? Shit. I need it even bigger for me. So they're doing a 24-hour benefit. Oh, it's 8 p.m. Eastern time, you guys. So for 24 hours, they're having this benefit. They're doing hourly raffles. Okay. These are the prizes. The proceeds, this is what they say. The proceeds are going for Mackenzie's legal team. That's what she's saying. This is crazy to me. Do we got another Wade Wilson, but a female type? And what the hell's wrong with her face up there? That's a bad picture. Bad. I mean, come on. Now, let me say something else. Mackenzie's friend, I forgot her name. She turned off her comments. Oh. How did her lips? I don't know, man. This is crazy to me, and I feel really bad for the families. Okay, Davion and Dom's, and I know she's. Oh, where's that change.org? Hold on a minute. Let me get it. Let me get it. Okay. I had it. Let's see. Where is it? How do you spell their last name again? It's Ruza. No, 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 no. What am I doing? Is it Ruzo or Rosa? Ruzo? There we go. There we go. Here we go. Here we go. So here's the petition. Oh my God, I gotta get my address out of there. Holy crap. Shit, shit, shit. Hold on. Hold on, my pretties. Hold on. Let's get this down. All right. I don't know if you guys have seen this petition. I have shared it before. Um, so what she's trying to do here is, Son of Sam law. She's trying to do that with Mackenzie. Hold on a minute. I got it. Hold on. We'll look through it here in a minute. I want to see if my complete address is taken off of here. Hold on a minute. Okay. Stuff has happened before to me on here, and I just want to be careful. Because there's some crazies. There's crazy people out there. I got haters. Okay. Now, there's the boys. Okay, so Dom's sister did this. I want to see who she addressed this to. Decision makers. Governor. Okay, good. They got it at Congress out there in Ohio. Or don't they have Congress out there? Yes, they got to. So, anyways, read all that. Sign, sign, sign. And I don't know how long something like this takes because, Son of Sam law started with Son of Sam there in New York. Okay. And then Florida. Florida has like a Son of Sam thing. Well, hello, DVS. How the hell you doing? Been forever. I'm missing all these comments. I'm sorry. Her phone pinged at the scene. I didn't. Where's the? Did she do an interview? Let me play that interview, man. I hope your daughter's okay, BPS. Or DVS, I'm sorry. Yeah, there's some weird shit going on. Hello, 10 people. That's right. Okay, we are going to go to this chick's TikTok. You guys look at this shit. You won't believe the price of stuff. Mackenzie makes like hair things, $15 for a hair piece. But look at this girl. What this girl did here, I don't know if you guys know. Her name is Casey IRL. Look at this shit right here. I didn't look through everything, but I've seen Dom's picture here. I'm like, what?
As I sold the last pack around and got locked up.
Why is she playing that song? Why would you do this? Obviously, you don't care about victims. How sad is that? Well, hello, Angel Eyes. How are you? Yeah, this is really sad, actually, to do that. I mean, does she just want attention? So this is her. Here, I'll get this to you. Here's a link to her thing if you want to check her out. But I think this is Mackenzie's best friend now because she's a paralegal and she's reading the court documents. And she knows it all. She knows it all, people. Once again, crazy, crazy, crazy. Why does she got so many pictures of him? What, has she got a problem with him? What's going on here? Sorry, guys. I just found this girl. Okay, so I see what's going on here, in my opinion. This case is making people a lot of freaking money because she never did. She was like IRL, right? She didn't look at what did she start this case? That's all she's done ever since. There you go. Wow.
Getting a little ratchet today. In all consideration, the humidity is at like 110%. Whatever. I just want to make this fucking clear for the record. Since
Ooh, for the record, she's making shit clear. Now, I want to say I don't know who this girl is. I'm not bringing hate to her, anything like that. I just thought it was really sad, the video of Dominic. I don't know why she would do that, but whatever. It's her channel, right?
people are really having a hard time with grasping it or accepting it. I'm really not sure. But I am very much so a paralegal. Here it is. I know that it may upset you. I know it may not seem legit, but it is. I worked very hard to earn this. Thank you and good fucking bye. So next time you want to say I am not a paralegal, refer back to this video. I love when I'm right. I really do. I don't know if y'all haven't figured this out yet. I always come with receipts. Sort yourselves out.
Wow, wow. Okay. So, yeah. I'm missing comments. Hold on, I'm coming to the comments. Yep. Okay, let's go to her. Yeah. See, this popped up, and this is why I know about that thing, whatever it is, the benefit live for her, because there's a group here. I don't know if you guys know this. You probably do. I haven't been around, so, and it's called We Love Mackenzie. What? Oh, sorry. Oh my God. So y'all love a person that killed 2 people. Oh my God, they're getting hit hard, you guys. Oh my God. This wasn't here before. So yeah. So this is the most recent picture that somebody put up of her. Oh jeez, whatever, leave her alone. Right? Amber, front and center. Girl, bye. There she is. There she is right there. The chat on YouTube got brutal during her interview. Whose interview? I know. How did that work out? Right? There you go. There you go. There's my girl right there. So let's go to that girl's Facebook. I don't know if she's got YouTube. She'll get YouTube soon, okay? She's making money. She's making money off this. People are paying attention because she's a paralegal, okay? Oh, there we go. It's showing. Okay, never mind. So here is her Facebook. She goes, where true crime meets the paperwork. Court records, legal documents, timelines, and the details nobody's talking about. Exposing facts. That's what she says. She started We Love Mackenzie. Oh, she's been a member. Listen, people. Listen now. She's been a member of the group since June 28, 2026. What does that tell you? Because that's where the money is. She's making people a lot of money right now. So she said, this is funny, guys. She's saying here that she goes, common sense. In addition, they violated Mackenzie's Fourth Amendment to equal protection. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. And my friend here, living it up, says, girl, bye. And I agree. Right? Supposedly dumb. Why did you crap? Oh, stop it. No way. That kid had his life ahead of him, man. The boys had her on the panel. Had who? Let me look. What am I missing? Professional, as always. But the chat was not having it. They wanted. Why? You know, their chat, I'm sorry, I'm saying it. Their chat is so rude. Okay, they could be really, really mean. Okay, I've dealt with that chat before. Okay, and they could just be wicked, man. A couple weeks ago, yeah, I've been missing out, man. If it was my son, she would have a lawsuit. How dare you, right? So this is the new paralegal for Mackenzie now. I mean, she's going out of her way. Let's see, what does this say? Hold on. Okay. Justice demands due process, fair justice, support for the fight. She deserves her side of the story to be told. Every donation makes a difference. Help her fund a strong legal defense and help her fight for a fair trial. You know what? She's not going anywhere. Support Mackenzie and her right to due process. Yeah, what about Dom and DAVION? What about them? That girl was drinking. Wow. Oh, were they nice to her? Were they nice to her? I'm confused now. Oh, what's her name? Oh, Kristen. I can't remember. Was she? Well, you got the one that said she worked for Innocence Project. Okay. Some of these cases is very strange where you can unalive people and you get all famous and make a lot of money off it, and I just don't get it. No, everyone wanted her gone. The person on their panel, who was on the panel? They had her? No. When was this? Oh, oh, the TikTok girl. Oh my God, they had her on. I should have known, of course. Holy shit. Well, I'm sorry. you know what? I'm not focusing. I mean, I'm looking at the comments trying to catch up. Sorry you said it twice. I'll make sure you don't say it 3 times. Who was it again? How about that? How about that? You open eye, see me tired. Okay. Where am I going to now? So yeah, I want to share that. I don't know if you guys knew that. You know, I haven't really been around, so I didn't know if you guys knew this was about to happen. This benefit live 24-hour benefit. Okay. To get this little brat due process. She had due process. It ain't going nowhere. She got it. I mean, the higher courts, obviously, right? What are you laughing at? Hmm? What are you laughing at? What a joke. Benefit. Yeah, she calls it a benefit. Maybe some of her money she spends inside should pay for it, right? Because she's making some money off this case. I mean, a lot of people are, whatever, do you or whatever. But it's, you could tell the ones that are just, yeah, is what she is. My dad told me when I was pregnant, the only way to ruin your kid is by giving them too much. 15 years later, true words never been spoken. Yep. Her pillow, Princess Cash. What's wrong with her face? What is going on with her face? I mean, I'm not hating on her looks. There's just something wrong. I mean, look at her parents. Very strange relationship. That family's weird. I don't care. They're weird, right? Ha ha. Ha ha. I mean, look, it looks like a college, don't it? College dorm. How do you? I know. Look at it. It looks like she's burnt. I mean, look at it, you guys. This is. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be mean, but I'm going to be mean, I guess. Where am I? We're going to go to Facebook. Look at her face here. I'm sure you guys have seen. I wonder how quick these are going to get deleted. These comments that these people are putting. She was, you know what, by her father. Why did she get hypnotized? She knows what happened. That's why. Everyone wants to turn a blind eye to a murderer. Look at her. What's going on here? What's going on here? What is this? Her whole attitude is jacked up. Right? Move her to Dayton at 25. Dayton, Ohio prison? Or I think the prison's called Dayton. I don't know. I know somebody there. It's more of a friendship than yeah, it's weird. Oh God, they're weird. I'm stuck on the warm milk thing. What is that? Mr. Bean's reject daughter. I don't know, man. Wonder what this thing is here. I mean, don't you think this is like a security thing here? Like a security breach, like, I don't know. Not breach. Right. I know somebody at the Dayton one. She's convicted of murder. Yep. So I'm going to have to go to YouTube Streets, and I'm going to have to, you know what? I'm going to pop over there. I want to see this lady they interviewed real quick. She does, don't she? Notice that she don't want to be white. Nothing wrong. Whatever. Are you a patient? I'm sorry, guys. Okay, let's go to YouTube Streets. Hold on. We're going to YouTube Streets. Oh, their name pops up right away in the beginning. They're doing so good on their channel. I'm so proud of them. I'm so proud of them, like a mother. All right, let's see here. Where is it? Where's that girl at? I'm coming home. What's going on here?
YouTube TV is amazing. Why would you settle for anything less?
I would.
Let's get straight into it. Let's get straight into it, Pino.
That's right, boys. Get into it. Where's that girl at? I want to see the interview. Where's that girl at? I know. I can't find it. Look at it. I can't find it. When was it? Oh, look who's there. Look who's there. There's Patty. There's Patty right there. There's Mallory. Okay. Maybe was it? No, it had to be live for them to get that girl off panel. Oh, look at there, Wade Wilson. Was it on Plug's channel? What's going on? Yes, yes, yes. No, it's not here, guys. What's going on? Hold on a minute. I'm gonna go to Plug's channel. No, not here either. Oh. Guys, I can't find it. Okay, that's a multiple. Maybe that's it. Did they take it down? Okay. Okay. Here we go. Did that girl just pop up? They should say. Hold on. Where's that girl? Oh my God.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's salute to Anson. Thank you for the.
Here we go.
That Dominic's mother was an attorney, and I said, this is going to get messy. And then I heard her police interview and how she was talking to the police, and I said, something's not right here. So I've been following it for the last 4 years.
Let's back up though. So how do you feel about the case?
You liar, you have not. You're just saying that because you just came on the scene a few weeks ago. Okay, everybody go support our boys over there. Here you go. There's the link. And shout out to you guys. We did have DBS in here though. Okay. Okay, this is the girl that's having the TikTok thing.
Case in general though, do you feel like Mackenzie Shirilla is guilty of the crime that she committed?
So I think she's guilty of the crime that she committed. I don't necessarily agree with the murder one charges that she got. I also don't think she got a fair trial. And that's like a lot of what I started to dig into. Because I think she maybe like aggravated homicide or negligent homicide, sure. But I'm not convinced that I'm not saying she's innocent, because she is definitely not. Right. But I don't know that those murder charges were appropriate. And I think that Dominic's mother pushed it.
I've been watching a lot of lawyers on YouTube, and they seem to be able to separate the actual trial from the actual crime. And for me, it's hard to do that knowing that she had the intention to do it. Dude, that's my question to you. Do you feel like she had full intent?
I can see how it would be portrayed that, but now that I'm seeing all the additional evidence that the prosecution failed to put in trial, all of the things that the judge refused to allow into the trial, I don't necessarily think that there was intent. I
And
don't think that
so
she's innocent, but I don't know that there was. So I don't think that this was driven by intent.
okay, so if you think she's guilty and you don't think there's intent, then what do you believe happened in your head? Because I mean, at the end of the day, she got found guilty. I know she's going through appeal processes, but
Right.
go ahead.
So I see court cases every day. I see a lot of trials that are not, you're entitled to a fair trial. And I do not think that she was able to have a fair trial. Her attorney literally did nothing. Like, he did nothing for her. So at minimum, ineffective counsel. But I think at first, before I found out all the information that I'm finally finding out now, I said, well, maybe it was like a spur, because they did argue. They were both very toxic to each other. They're teenagers. I'm gonna crash the car. I'm gonna do this. Okay, they both said it back and forth. So I'm like, okay, maybe a fight makes sense. And then I said, well, but if a fight makes sense, then it took her about 30 seconds to get down that street to get to the point of where she finally wrecked. And I was like, I don't know that they were fighting. And then I said, well, maybe there wasn't an argument. Then I saw another camera footage and I saw another car come behind her about 3 minutes later. And that's when it kind of clicked. And I said, I think she was being chased. I think so.
Oh, God. So they're going to go with that. So Mackenzie's just going to go with whatever sticks. That's what's up. I heard she has POTS and the lawyer never brought it up. Okay.
Somebody was chasing her. And I have a pretty good idea of who it was.
So first of all, if she was being chased, right, why would she go so slow and turn on her signal and take that turn? And second,
Right.
who do you think was chasing her? If you could divulge.
So she did take that turn very, very slow. She,
With
used
the
her blinker.
Yeah.
Yep, used her blinker. Like, she did all the things. I think that, so the camera that caught her turning did not catch anybody else on that road after that. The only camera that caught, there was one car that was like 3 minutes after that. Then there was a semi truck and then one more, I forget. But the camera that caught the other car behind her, it was like 3 minutes later. So I talked to literally so many different people, and Bubba is one of them. He has a big mouth. He just does. And he does it for me because he feeds
we'll get to
information.
Bubba.
But
So
I think that she was chased by somebody.
So
okay.
I got
Go ahead,
questions,
DBS.
Love. So the girl that is with Bubba, right? I can't remember her name right
Rosie,
now.
yeah.
So
She's,
vague.
yeah. Yep.
I've heard some things that Dom might have been fooling around with Rosie while
I've heard that too.
While Mackenzie was sleeping, and then the argument started, and then things took place, and then that happened.
Yeah, but we don't have any. There's no factual evidence on that. That's all hypotheticals. I'm trying to stay away from that.
I'm just saying, if the chase,
I will
it could
say
have been a
this.
chase in that sense. It could have been.
Well, the two of them are very opposite. Dominic is tall, skinny, quiet. Bubba is very obnoxious. He weighs 245 pounds. He makes sure everybody knows that.
Yeah.
And he thinks he's the bee's knees. They're very opposite.
Well,
people,
we do know a fact that Rosie did go very close to the scene. I don't know if she stopped, but we don't have it on camera. But she said she's one of them cars that drove by the scene. So I mean, that is one of the facts of it. But let's get to more. So what was your first video on this case? Let's get to your content.
So the first video I did was I believe it was the police interviews. I actually think it was Bubba's interview, because something he said to me, I was like, I don't know that sits well with me, because he was just saying the complete opposite of what Davion's family was saying. He was saying the complete opposite. And so the Netflix documentary was the last thing I saw. I've seen everything else prior to that, and I have already seen the case files prior to.
Look at how long this is. Holy crap.
to the Netflix documentary. So what Bubba said in that documentary did not match up with what I had known. Like, he said he didn't talk to the police. Yes, he did, because I have his police interview. And that was, I believe that's...
Did you realize that all of us have this evidence at our disposal too? I mean, really. I've looked at everything too. I just haven't, done lives about it.
That's the first thing I posted.
But
Okay,
you
yeah,
said you
that's
spoke to him,
go ahead.
right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So did you clear that up or no?
So he said that he's all over the place. I'm actually, I'm pretty sure it was Bubba, but, or maybe it was the text messages, because 32,000 pages of text messages. I went through each and every one. And
wow.
It took me a long time, and I'm glad that I went through them, but there was like so much that stood out. So Bubba was the first interview that I posted. The first.
Before you go any further, there is no text, but this is the weird part. We don't have text messages between Bubba, Mackenzie, and Rosie. So why did Strongsville hold those back?
I don't know that they necessarily held them back, because I think a lot of their communications was on Snapchat and maybe Instagram or TikTok or whatever. But yeah, no, there really wasn't. Like, there was like, the small amount. I think they have like 100 pages between Mackenzie and Rosie, but that was it. I don't know that they held it back. I just don't think that there was any.
Okay. So go on to what you were saying about Bubba.
So I listened to his police interview first. After I watched the documentary, I was like, okay, I don't believe a word he's saying. He was way too cocky. And he said, well, I didn't interview with the police. And I was like, that's funny, because I have the police interviews. So I went back and listened to it, and I said, I'm going to post it. So I started posting the police interviews.
Oh my God.
And that's when it started picking up. And then I got into, who did I do next? I think I did Davion's parents next. I started doing that, and I had to do them in clips. Then I got to Christine Russo's. That's when that one with her and Angelo, that's when it really started picking up.
So what's the smoke with the Russos? Because I know you don't have the same smoke with the Flanagans.
No, nobody does. I don't even think they respectfully. I don't know that it's that they don't care. I just don't. They kind of do their own thing. The Flanagans do. They sit back and they, grieve their son. But I think there was a lot underlying it. But they are reserved. There's nothing on them. They're not interesting. The Russos are interesting to me.
His sister now.
His little sister has been speaking out. I've hold on. I've shared her channel, and she said there was the last video that she did, and she said she's going to not keep her mouth shut, and she's going to speak up. Let's see. I'm just seeing if anything's going on here. Nope, chat looks good right now. Any evidence that she ever hurt herself intentionally before? I could buy that she would hurt other people with a second thought. Are they? I know, ain't she sweet? She's such a sweet girl.
Sister, yes.
Is actually going through it right now. I actually saw her
I
on
know.
TikTok.
I feel so bad. She crashed out last night.
She said she's gonna come up soon.
Wait. She crashed out last night.
Yeah, on live. She was live yesterday afternoon. Yeah, she crashed out, saying her parents are kicking her out, and
what?
She's got that typical. She's just turned 21. She's got that piss poor attitude that she was, said, I come home and nobody says hi to me or asks me how my day was. And
But can you blame her though? Because she got adopted and she lost a brother. You know what I mean? She's been through a lot.
At all. She's been through a lot, Bug.
She really has. She is the only one after these 4 years of this. She is the only one that I have seen advocate for Davion or Dom throughout the years.
Yeah.
Christine, the sister, Christine, big sister Unhinged, she just became unhinged a month ago when the documentary came out. Like, where were you 4 years ago when the rest of us were?
What? She did not just talk about Dom's sister like that.
Trying to figure this out.
Can we get a
Wow.
perspective of your story though? Have you lost anybody close to you?
So yeah, I have actually. I just lost my dad this week.
My condolences.
So-
on that.
Oh my gosh,
yeah,
man.
yeah,
I'm
on
sorry.
Wednesday. So, but he I mean, he was 63, but still. But as far as like age wise, so my cousin was in a car wreck. He was 21, and he was in a car wreck and he was killed. And he was under the influence. They told us he fell asleep, but he ended up overdosing, and he hit another truck head on, and it killed him. So that was back in like 2008. So
You know, she should really keep her mouth shut, because as she says here, her dad just died that week. And then in the same breath, she's disrespecting Christine and what she's doing. Really, lady?
that was tough. I mean, and then like 2 years after that, you get, I lost another family member who overdosed, and then 2 years later, I lost, another one, and it's like.
Well, you're going through some grieving too, okay. So we see a lot of people that come on YouTube and stuff, and they're like grifters. They're not had nothing to do with the case, or they're the other side of the case. They're part of the killer's family. So that happened a lot.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
this is the first time we ever had somebody on the other side, and she got welcomed in very. She to me it seemed very, very genuine. But to you don't think it's that.
For who, Mackenzie?
No, for Christine, for a big sister Unhinged. The way that she came into,
yeah.
you know what I mean? The way I
Yeah.
see it is we needed it. Like at the time there was no
Yeah.
victims family speaking. So it
Right.
was very, very refreshing when big sister Unhinged came on, and
Yeah.
I-
She didn't bother me. She didn't bother me at first, but then what
at
started to
first?
bother me was she was starting to call these people out, or anybody out that has a channel, like, oh, you're just seeking clout. And it's like,
She can call out anybody she wants, because, that girl is grieving. I'm glad she came to YouTube and started a YouTube channel so she can vent and she could fix misinformation that has been put out there. A district judge, my mom a defense attorney, and I never came out stating I know everything. That's cool, though. Who's Matt? Conflict convictions are wrong, even if inmate is a piece of shit.
but you also just came out a month ago of, doing this. Why are you coming out now unhinged? Where were you 4 years ago?
You know who
Divine
also
came out
jumped
4
on the
years ago.
bandwagon?
Say that again?
Go
You know
ahead, dude.
Also, who jumped on the bandwagon? Cuomo. I don't know if you've seen
Yes,
his.
Chris Como. Yes, Chris Como. Yep.
Immediately after the Mackenzie case, he's just blown up overnight.
Yep. It's because the Netflix doc. Nobody cares. There's a Hulu documentary that came out years ago.
Yeah, Mean
Divine
Girls.
did that one. Then Dr. Insanity. Then Mean Girls. I've seen them all.
Yeah, Dr.
I've seen
Insanity's one is
everything.
very important because he's the one actually exposed that she was
Yes.
selling her stuff.
Yes. Yes.
So yeah, I'm just trying to get a perspective because you do have people threatening you. I want to pull up this message.
Oh, yeah.
So this dude is named Hutch.
Yeah. His name is, I found out his name is Scott Hutchinson. He's from Strongsville. And I got that message. I don't know if you can see the date. I think last week I got that message.
You want to
Like,
read
I
it,
had no
DBS?
idea who this guy was.
He on fire.
Oh my gosh, he's He's got the
Yeah,
potty
he was
mouth.
big mad.
He's got the potty mouth.
Yeah, he was big mad.
So
I have
I
more.
understand.
There's
I
more.
understand why that was his friend, right? And I think right. This is
I don't
Hutch.
know.
This is the one that was actually witnessed Mackenzie threatening to crash the car
No.
before. This ain't the same dude.
Nope, that's Hench.
Okay, this is a
guy,
different
I have
dude.
no idea
Oh,
who this.
Okay. He says, "You piece of shit. The woman just buried her son, and this is the best you can do, Mackenzie. Shirilla is a bitch. You should not be going after. That you should be going after. I hear she's a carpet muncher now. Send her a letter. Maybe you can hook up with her. Oh yeah, and go F yourself. You useless bitch. Oh yeah, I would. With your. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. That's quite the message. Dang.
This guy is.
I can see why you get them confused. Hench, hunch. Yeah.
Yes, Hench.
My bad.
So that's Christopher Hench. He's another one. He's a real piece of work. I've dug into him too, but no, this guy, I have no idea who this guy is. No idea. But I know his name is Scott Hutchinson, and I know he's from Strongsville.
Okay.
I
That's
think
what I
this
know.
needs to get addressed by the family in a way too, because this has been something that we. Now you're not the only one that there's been threats. And I understand that there is a lot of mourning. And listen, YouTube streets, we give the utmost respect to these. We've done this for 10 months of giving the utmost respect. And we always will.
Rest in peace
But we're
to
not
the
going to
victims,
tolerate this for
condolences to the
you.
families. Right.
For you being a journalist, this isn't this isn't acceptable to me. I don't like this.
Is not okay.
I'm
I'm ready to read
asking
this.
What the fuck? I'm sorry. Look at him. Look at Ronnie. Why? Why is he doing that? Look at him. He just turns on his camera. He's bored. He don't even care. He don't care. Hold on. Let me. Okay, let's watch Ronnie Blue Eyes. Watch him.
We're not going to tolerate this for you.
Families. Right.
For you being a journalist, this isn't this isn't acceptable to me. I don't like
This
this.
is not okay. I'm ready to read
asking
this. whenever you're ready.
questions. I'm asking questions, and I don't think that they like that I'm asking them, because I'm asking hard questions. I'm asking questions that people don't.
She is asking the hard questions, people. She sure is. Courtney. Is Courtney the one that the OnlyFans girl? Did you see that? Okay, let's get back to whatever her name is. What's her name? Casey?
Don't want to ask. I'm addressing things that people don't want to talk about, and I think that's why he gets up. Why he got upset. I have so many other messages that I get of you better not mess with the Russos or you're gonna get what's coming for you, and it's like, all right, if you have to take me out.
What
to
did you
save
say
your
for
name,
them? What did you say for them to do that though? You think?
I don't know. So I don't know if it was because I had posted. I want to say it might have been part of Christine Russo's. Of her background. I think that's what started.
Why did you do that? What does that have to do with the case? See, I hate it when people do stuff like that. I mean, what can we do? People are just dirty, and they're going to do that type of shit. The criminal is Mackenzie, okay? Keep the family out of it. Hold on a minute. I want to speed this up. Hold up. I'm looking at chat. I'm waiting for people to pop up.
Started it was because I found out that she was running for a judge, and at the same time she was the county prosecutor and got arrested because she was charged with possession of marijuana. Now, whatever, everybody smokes. That's not the point. The point is she was a county prosecutor when she did it, and then was completely underqualified and ran for a judge. So I think that's what ultimately started it.
So you think that Chris, and we're not getting, let's not get because there's two Christine Russos. You got the big sister on Hinge, that's Christine Russo, she's a stepsister. Not the daughter of the actual mother, Christine Russo, that's the lawyer. Now Christine Russo, this is the thing, this is what to me debunks everything, because Mackenzie would have got life. This whole 15 shit wouldn't happen. I think if it was real corrupted, I think that she would have got the full life. It wouldn't be just the 15. But what do you mean you disagree, DBS? Go ahead.
Well, I think they played this perfectly with her defense not using certain things or mentioning certain things, because then it would have been like it would have showed that there was, I guess, some sort of bias. The way they played it with the 15 and all that, and she's gonna do at least 30, bro. She's not coming out anytime soon. She's probably gonna die for some underlying condition before she even gets to see the board, bro.
Devious.
Yeah, she's definitely. I mean, based on the law, the way that the law is that, obviously it's a mandatory of 15, but Christine, she had her hands so deep into that.
People, Mackenzie was a kid. It wasn't intentional. She was a kid trying to be an adult, okay? Doing adult stuff. But, since she committed this crime, she was a kid. So, yeah.
That listening to her police interview, that's all I could see. She knew exactly who Mackenzie's attorney was, and the investigators told her. Like, they told Christine way too much information for something that was being investigated, regardless that she was the mother of the victim. That doesn't matter. She literally said, if you do not charge her as an adult, I'm gonna file with the Supreme Court.
How do you know that?
So she was not giving them an option.
How do you know that? How do you know that? Were you there? I haven't heard of that. Have you guys heard that? I haven't. How do you know that, girl? Here, let me back it up.
Mother of the victim. That doesn't matter. She literally said, if you do not charge her as an adult, I'm gonna file with the Supreme Court. So she was not giving them an option to charge her as a juvenile, because at the time she was 17, even though she turned 18 in 2 days. But she made a threat in her police interview.
But that's just a request. That's not really a, you know what I mean?
And this is the thing too, I see what you're saying from the legal side, right? But when it comes from the human side of us, she didn't do nothing wrong, in my opinion.
Nope.
Who, the mom?
Yeah, the mother, I believe, she knew. This is the thing. Those text messages between her and Mackenzie show a lot, because they're going back and forth. We've seen that there was already a lot of stuff going on. So for her to go in there, and honestly, I don't want to talk about Angelo, because I don't agree with his charges. That to me, he's a POS. All right, and I'm not gonna, that's a whole other thing. I know. But with the mother, I feel for her, and anytime I think of this case, and anybody that just doesn't understand this case, they should have to repeat, or even like Mackenzie Shirilla, why she's in prison, she should have to repeat what that mother, them screams, bro. Yep. I can still feel it to this day. I feel it right now. Mm-hmm. It's
I'm horrified that her body cam footage made it on the internet. No mother should ever have to go through that. Yeah. I can't believe that it's still up.
And that's actually what Big Sister on Hinge was unhappy about, that TMZ actually shared that footage, I think.
Yes. Yep. Yeah, it's foul. I don't think that it should be out either, but that doesn't take, I'm looking at this as two different things now. This isn't just, Mackenzie is innocent or guilty. This is more of, but there's more to it. The two are they're separate. They are together, but they're not. It just so happens that she's part of the case, and that's why people are looking into her.
So let me ask you this. What do you think should have been presented at the trial?
I think that the police interviews, some of the interviews should have been presented. I think anything should have been presented, because the defense did not even they didn't even make a trial. They didn't even make anything. All they did was just say, he just sat there. He was useless. So I think that they're anything more than what
Thank God he was useless.
Showed.
But that was intentional.
I mean, I think it was intentional. I think that because Christine said him by name and said in her police interview, he doesn't look at any text messages. He doesn't look at any interviews. He doesn't look at any of the body cam footage. So she's basically saying he doesn't do anything. So I know this is going to go to the way it's going to go. So,
but it was such a cut and dry case. I mean, it's what else could he, honestly, it's this is where everyone is at with it. We know what we have the data. The data is not going to lie. So it's he had nothing, like someone said in the chat, he had nothing to work with. He had nothing to work with. That's it. Yeah. In my opinion. Go ahead, DBS.
So one thing that I find interesting, right, and correct me if I'm wrong, She always proclaimed her innocence, right? There was never any kind of remorse or any kind of
Accountability,
accountability.
sympathy, empathy,
Nothing.
right?
Yep.
They
I
never
agree with
got
that.
a statement from her.
Yep.
They never got any kind of admit of guilt onto why it happened. And I tell you why they allowed that to happen. And just this is what I think. Going through the system, seeing parole boards, seeing other people see parole boards.
Yep.
That is going to be the thing that fucks her as soon as she gets to the board. Because if she decides to say, "Hey, I'm guilty. I'm sorry. I have remorse," now she's admitting that she did it. When she proclaimed her innocence the whole time. That's why she got the sentence she did.
Yeah, that would be admitting guilt.
So either way, and then if she doesn't admit guilt and she still proclaims her innocence,
then
they're going to keep on hitting her. No chance.
Yeah.
They're going to keep on hitting. They played chess when they sentenced her, and the fact that they didn't ask her to, before, do you want to plead? Do you want to? Because she would have to admit guilt and say, "Hey, this is what happened," right? Because they have it all through the evidence. If you really look hard enough, they knew that she was guilty. Because everything's there. It's there.
Yep. No, I'm not dismissing her being innocent, because I do not think she's innocent.
Right.
But I do not think that there was enough to convict her.
Oh,
I do not think that a lot of it was circumstantial, but I do not think that.
Oh my God, shut up. You gotta be kidding me. Listen to her. You're driving? Just her flapping her lips. Right. She did? Did she?
That I don't think she got a fair trial. I really don't. Because
but you did say she's guilty. My bad. Did you think it'd be manslaughter or what?
Just because of the speed,
She chose to do a bench trial, okay? Not with the jury of her peers, okay? Just the judge.
The speed with the car was like a missile. I mean, it launched. But so at that point, that becomes a felony in itself. Speed, because that car is a weapon now. So anything, it would be aggravated regardless. So they couldn't they call it an OVI in Ohio. So it couldn't be an OVI. So it would have been like aggravated homicide, which would be, because the homicide is the killing of one person by another. So, but that wasn't extreme enough for them. The murder charges did not come into play until Christine brought it up, and that's in the police. That's in her police interview.
So what do you think that could have?
Of course. Who cares? Who cares? Hey, how have you been? Why is she focusing on Dom's mother for? Who cares if she said it? I'd say it too. I would say I want her gone for life. She took my kid. Oh, reporting to live from the sofa. Right. How have you been, stranger? How have you been? Hey, Misty, guess what? Guess what popped up on my Facebook? You know who? Our Missouri lady has a thing up of Timmy, right? $25,000 reward for answers. What? I'm so confused. What? You've got to be kidding me. I haven't heard it. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. What? She said that? Who is this girl? How does she know these people? How does she know any of this? She making shit up? Really? Yes, really. Oh, have you? Where are you moving to? Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate you. Thank you. Unbelievable, right? right?
Have helped her in trial that wasn't presented, like her defense. Like, in what way do you feel that she didn't get a fair trial?
And let's be
I don't
real.
even-
Let's be real.
Go ahead.
15 years. 15 years to me, that's
Yeah.
like the slap on the wrist for what she did. Like
Yeah,
I
she
don't.
did. She got a light sentence. She did get a light sentence, but
See,
she also
this girl is not making sense. You could tell this girl, okay, this is just my opinion. I'm not trying to be mean. Okay, now she's got all this attention on her, right? But she wants to be for Mackenzie, saying she didn't get due process. She ain't making any kind of sense. I'm kind of confused right now, and I'm trying to look at these comments here. I'm waiting for people to pop up over here.
notice how she was charged with. So you can have double charges in Ohio. You can be, because she got charged with aggravated murder ×2, and then she got charged with something else ×2. So it was almost like she got charged double. But the drug charges on the bottom were like very snuck in on the bottom, and they didn't find the shrooms on her. They were in her purse. You can see it in the body cam footage being picked up. I think anything.
I don't think this girl realizes that we have access to everything on this case, just like her. I don't think she realizes that, no, I appreciate it. I do. $2, I do. If you want to hear the video saying the boys were screaming, get it for me. Look who's here. Look who's entered the chat. What up, my dude? What up, my dude? Hey, Pino, you be proud to be at the gym? I got gym bros now, dude. You know what? I got my little clique there at the gym. Good luck on the move. We deleted a lot? Oh, okay. Okay. That's why I'm not seeing anything. Well, that was nice of you guys. Oh my God. All of it? I'm doing really good. I'm meeting with, I'm not meeting. Tomorrow I'm seeing my trainer, okay? And he's going to show me some other things to do. I'm really proud of myself. I've lost weight, but I'm not going to weigh myself yet. But I've gone down like a pant size. So thank you very much, Pino. Thank you. Okay. Holy shit.
Thing would have helped her. I think I don't even think it should have been prosecuted in that county, just because of the ties that Christine has with the court.
But even
Like
if she was allegedly holding it for someone else, it's still on her being on her in her purse.
The paramedic said, but so the paramedic said he found it on her person, which isn't possible because she was wearing shorts. And she did not have any undergarments on. You can see in the body cam footage, because there's stuff just thrown everywhere, and the police they're just picking stuff up and putting it in bags.
Oh,
they don't even know whose bag it
like
is.
their pocketbook.
No, on her person.
That's
But
that's
even
what I
it wasn't even in her
I thought she
purse.
said purse. I thought she said
No,
purse.
person.
It was in the
And
bag
it
with the
wasn't.
scale.
It was, so the scale was in the bag. Yes, the shrooms were not. He picked them up off the ground and put them into her purse, which you are not supposed to do. You can see him do it on body cam footage, but that's beside the point, because we all know what Dom did.
I'll come back to that one. I'll go back. I'll go look into that body cam and we'll come back to that one.
No, you can see it clear as day. He picks it up and puts it right in her purse.
I believe her intent was still, she had ill will, and she did this with intention, especially the fact that she was wearing that seatbelt. Shout out to Ronnie, because he brought that up first.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she was wearing her seatbelt. Yeah.
I believe that she did this with intent to either, I really think that she wanted to survive.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I think it could have been one of those, like being the devil's advocate is, well, if I can't have Dom, nobody can. Or
yep, that's what I said
being
too.
done out of impulse, like, just she's pissed off and heated in the moment, and that's it.
Yeah.
So
I do agree with. I think it was just the heat of the moment, okay? And she's being a little baby like she is, a little brat. Oh, you can't see her posts? Oh, I didn't know it worked like that. I'm gonna download this thing here. Let's continue with this lady here.
Can see, but
I think it could be premeditated though. They did say that she did kind of like move in a way, weeks prior to like almost doing like a dry run, almost in a sense.
But Christine Russo debunks that because in her interview, she says, don't let Mackenzie tell you that she doesn't know that route because she knows it well. It's a very common cut through. Like every single
Well, we
person
know.
that
But
has
look at
said
this
that.
right here. We have look
too.
behind her right here. We know she knows the route.
Yeah, it's the industrial park.
That's the building, right? That's the
look, yeah. We got it.
Yeah,
She did DBS. She did a TikTok in front of the building. Not even another distracting driving.
And
When was
you
this?
know what's
Before or
crazy?
after? Before or after?
Before that.
Yeah, it was before.
This gets sicker and sicker, man.
You know what's crazy? I'm working on a video right now for New Age Plug for the documentary, but in every photo and video I found of her driving and smoking weed, she does not have her seatbelt on at one time. But this one time when she crashes the car, she happens to have it on.
Yeah,
so
let me ask you
like a
something,
NASCAR driver. She was tucked in nicely.
Yeah, she.
That's a good point. That's interesting. In all her other videos of her driving, you don't see her in a seatbelt. What about the toddler? I think it was like toddler when you stomp their foot. They aren't your friend anymore. Wow. I don't know. I haven't heard from her. I was going to send you a picture that I seen, but I don't know. I haven't heard from her. Nothing.
She drove recklessly, like quite often. I know that.
Let me ask you something. How is this relevant to the case of exposing like other stuff to do with the victim's family? Like how is it relevant? How does it help you in a sense? Go ahead.
So this is a high profile case. This is how I look at it. It's a high profile case. The people that surround the victims, like their family, their friends, they help shape out the public narrative. So they create that story. If someone's influencing that narrative while withholding or distorting any type of information, that matters. And I'm not investigating, I'm not investigating her because she's the victim's mother. I'm looking at her because her actions after the crash raised a lot of questions for me, and that interested me.
Well, shut up. I hate it when people do that. She didn't kill her kid. Okay, Mackenzie killed those boys. I don't care. She's a murderer. Plain and simple. She wore the belt and pulled the... Oh, did she? Okay. I'm going to show you guys something here. I don't know. Allegedly, this is enhanced audio. And I guess you can hear the boys, I guess. I don't know. We shall see. I'm going to get a clip of that. I'm going to go to the case file, and I'm going to see if I could tweak the noise myself. That is creepy. That's crazy. I'm right. Oh God, you could hear them in the car. That's crazy. I'm gonna listen one more time. I got headphones on, so I can really hear shit. That's creepy. That's so sad. Damn.
Did me.
Okay. Well, so Natalie too. You have an opinion about Natalie. How do you feel about her?
She sucks. She just sucks. She just does.
Yeah, I think we could all agree on that
She
one.
just sucks. She's not a parent. She was trying to be Mackenzie's friend. She has absolutely no idea how to parent that child. She was out of control.
Okay. We all agree with that then. I agree with her there.
I mean, come on. She was 14 years old, going to the dispensary with her dad. Like, she's horrible. But she doesn't really do anything that interests me. You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing. Like, I did my research on her, and I'm like, she doesn't do it for me. She just doesn't. She's just nuts.
Yeah, she's all bad.
Hold on, I cut out there. So you kind of debunked the rumors right there of the Shirilla family paying you.
No. No, I don't even, I've never spoken to any of them. I've never spoken to Mackenzie. I've never tried. I don't care because that's not what I'm looking at.
You have body cam footage of Dom and Davion getting, we didn't cover it, but you have some body cam of them getting pulled over. Is that something you requested?
So it was on the 22nd, which was like a week prior. And actually Bubba requested it.
Yeah, I was going to bring that up, but go ahead.
He requested it. I requested it from him. He brought it up, and I said, well, I want it. So I got it.
Because I asked you earlier, what it was that you and him spoke on, and we kind of skimmed by it.
Yeah.
But I was gonna circle back to that because I'm interested. I'm intrigued to see what that back and forth was like with you and him.
Why is Bubba going so dang? Why is he going hard for no reason? Like it's already said and done, and he didn't really was close to Mackenzie like that.
I think a lot of it is because of Rosie. I do, because she has such a big public eye and she does all these weight loss videos and she does all the things. And I think a lot of it is Rosie, because the Shirillas do not have money. They just don't. They filed bankruptcy like 4 months before this happened. Like they do not have money.
That lawyer costs money.
I believe rich people know how to like file bankruptcy and they still be rich. I don't know. I agree though. I looked at their backyard in the recent videos. I think they had money at one time, but I think now, it's not looking that great for them.
Yeah, no, I think at one point they were comfortable, but Steve just lost his job, and I bet he lost any pension that he has. I mean, I think they thought they were doing the right thing by doing the Netflix doc, and I think it just it bit them in the ass. Definitely. It made them look worse. Big time.
Now, is there any information that you believe that needs to be out to the public, at least on your side of the fence?
I mean, I'm not... The most I can say, and I can't stress it enough, is I'm not going after their family. The information that I'm continuing to unfold is what interests me. Now, if that makes it to the point where Mackenzie's trial is overturned because they found X, Y, and Z, that has nothing to do with me. I still think Christine Russo is a dirtbag. I still think she does horrible things. And I just did a video last.
Man, are you kidding me? What is her problem with Dominic's mom? She don't sound like, okay, if her dad just died that week that she's on their panel and you're acting like this. I'm shocked that she's even on a panel because her dad just died. Actually, to be honest with you. Wow.
Last week, where she stole $110,000 from a minor's estate and had to pay it back. This kid's mother passed away. He was like 5 years old. And she stole over $110,000. She's like a real life jerk.
Oopsies.
Yeah, oopsie daisy. And it's not the only one. I have people reaching out to me saying,
okay, that's not true. You have people reaching out to you. Why? Why are people reaching out to you? No, you're reaching out to people. That's what's up.
I want you to look into this case. She was the lawyer on this. And I'm like, oh, well, good. There's money missing on this too. Dominic's estate, she continues to fail to file the accounting to show the court what assets he has. And she's been removed as the fiduciary like 5 times already. And it was only filed 2 years ago. But she steals money.
Is she going hard on his mother or what?
She also had 2 boyfriends that mysteriously died. One of them literally his in her house. Oh yeah.
Okay. So
It's
wait a
getting
minute.
dark.
Hold on.
Oh,
Let's go back. Let's go back though, because you
These guys are funny. I'm sorry. Whoa. Hold on.
before you went, it's almost like no offense, but you went and you said, I'm not trying to go after them, but you called her some names.
Yeah, oh, she sucks. I don't know what I can and can't say on here because I get.
You say whatever you like.
So, well, no, she's a trash bag. She is. She's taking advantage of her power in the justice system. But that doesn't make her actions justifiable. That has.
Whoa, you did not. Are you a mother? Have you lost a child? If so, I'd say less.
It makes me not be able to put myself in her shoes though to judge her. That's my issue. Like I can't. I haven't lost a child, so I can't put myself in her shoes to be able to judge her on her past. Like it's just there's something like a block on me that. But that's why I'm trying to learn more about because there's a whole. It's not just you on TikTok. There's like hundreds and hundreds of people that are literally going in on Christine, sister on Hinge, and a mother. And I'm just trying to understand what's going on.
The mother's my interest, not the sister. She's just. Whatever. I don't even have a word for the sister. I don't really care for her, but losing a child is tragic no matter what. And nothing I say will change that. But sympathy and accountability can exist at the same time. Grief doesn't exempt somebody from scrutiny if their actions are raising legitimate questions. Her actions raise legitimate questions for me. Mm-hmm. That's just what it is. And it's the pattern is what I continue to see. I'm looking at things from 2000.
Oh, she's seeing patterns. Okay. She's really digging into that mother.
2007 and all the way till now, and it's the same pattern over and over again. I have Frank Russo's brother that talks to me at least twice a week.
Oh my God.
At least twice a week.
Oh my God. You're so proud too.
And just no reason. Just tells me all the things. And I'm like, well, I guess I'll look into it. And I look into it and I'm like, sure as shit. So it's not like I went out and, I'm messaging all these family members like other people are. Like there's a couple creators that are out there and they're reaching out to Christine and they're reaching out to Mackenzie and they're reaching out to, the relatives. And it's like, I no, absolutely not. I'm not doing that. I'm just looking at public records.
Okay. No, it's just, I don't know. I don't know how, this is my thing, like the relevancy of the case. So how is this going to help us figure out what happened that night? Like what all the stuff would do with their family or whatever. How does it, because even, there's some weird charges too, but go ahead.
So past behavior, like I said, establishes patterns, credibility. It doesn't prove anything by itself, but it can help explain like present actions.
Wow.
She had a lot of influence on Dominic and his lifestyle. She also tries to dismiss that Mackenzie lived there as a minor. The truth matters. Even in cases people think are already closed, like where, she's already been convicted and there's, the verdict has already happened. Unanswered questions don't stop being important just because a verdict happened. There is consistent patterns with this woman, and she's still an attorney to this day. To this day, still doing the same behavior, and she's still continuing to get away with it.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'm just thinking. So, Keezy, so what do you got planned next?
I mean, I just did another FOIA request. I just got like 150 some odd pages of police reports and incident reports. And then this new video that, I'm trying to get it from, I got some of it from Bubba, but the car that's following Mackenzie after the fact is the same exact car that Dominic's father drives.
Oh,
like the same exact one. So I'm still continuing to look into Christine, but these police reports are what I'm really looking into now.
Okay,
There's a lot.
She's looking into the mother. She's looking into the mother. Hi. How are you, girl? Hey, girl. I get questions. I do. I know she is, right? Why is she going hard on the mother? I don't get it. Right? I agree. Well, you know what? She's making money now. She's making money off this case. I mean, if that was the problem, I don't. There you go. There you go. There it is. Oh my God, Rhoda.
A lot of domestic. There's a lot of drinking. There's a lot of drugs. This woman calls the police. I'm not even kidding. At least once a week, since like 2007. She calls them all the time. They have.
What? What does this have to do with this case? For real, guys.
They have to be sick of her. They have to be.
I ain't gonna lie, you don't have any fear of what you're doing though. I know you got that message from that guy, but has there been other people message? Because you, dude, I ain't gonna lie, this is crazy. Like I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do this if I honestly. I don't think it.
I don't.
It's not really
I
a
don't
case
have any
now. Now it's like a subgenre to a case of just drama, right?
No, you can't say that, Plug. She can do whatever the fuck she likes. And honestly,
sure.
it's a
But
good
what
angle.
makes you interested? Why are you so interested in that?
Interested in what?
What in?
And just finding all this stuff on all these Christine. I understand that you believe that she has some influence on the case, which I disagree because if it was my kid and I'm a lawyer that has like some kind of like pool, that girl is getting life. She ain't getting no 15.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. So it may not. What I'm doing, regardless, probably won't change the outcome of what Mackenzie's conviction was. But when I continue, so once any case becomes public.
So what's your end game then? Yeah, she better watch it. She better watch what she's doing there. I could say I'm President Trump. Everybody believe me.
Public, it's everything surrounding the conduct of everybody involved, whether they're the victim or the family, that becomes part of the public record, especially when you're an attorney. And I'm not trying to rewrite Mackenzie's verdict, but
Right.
Examining the parts of the story that don't add up, these details don't make sense to me. And I feel that the public narrative that they gave off was kind of not really complete. I keep looking deeper and I keep finding inconsistencies. That intrigues me. That interests me when I continue to see the same inconsistencies.
That's the Massachusetts in her. She's fair.
I mean, what is she trying to say? Is she saying that his mother has something to do with this? Is that what she's alluding to? I don't know.
That's crazy.
I want to know. I want to know more.
Well, I kind of did this too with Wade Wilson, but not with the victims, more with the people that was around him in the case. Like he had friends like in the case, and we look deeper, in Wade Wise too, but like Tommy and all them.
Oh yeah.
With the victims, I feel like it's irrelevant. It's gonna go. You're gonna keep going backwards, and now I think you're gonna have like that one dude that messaged you. Now you're gonna have like a whole bunch of people that are not gonna be happy with you. And how do you feel about that?
I don't care. I don't care. If you're upset with what I'm doing, there's something that I'm doing that's bothering you. And to me, that sounds like maybe the truth is coming out and you don't like it. I could care less. If you have to threaten me to save your name, that says a lot about your character. I do not fear these people. I just don't. I just don't. What are you going to do? You're going to take my life, which will put you in a horrible situation.
Oh my God.
Because taking my life
Stop
for
it.
discussing something that's very public.
Stop it, girl. Stop it. What are you going to do? You're going to take my life? Oh, God. She's being way too much. Hey, she's live on... Let's go over to... She's live. She's live on her TikTok. Let's go over there. You guys ready? She's live on TikTok. Let's do it.
Let's battle.
Why are you hiding your face?
Why does everyone ask me that?
Oh, here we go. I saw your face. You are pretty. You are pretty. You are pretty.
I know that. Thank you. I'm geeking. Oh. I don't know. Hold on.
Wow.
I'm like, why does everyone keep asking me that? Oh man, this battling shit's gonna be funny.
Wow.
That was so ridiculous. He was like, "You're so pretty." I'm like, "I know." That was funny as shit. Do you like my bonnet? Oh man, I should do this more often. All right, who do I want to be? Oh God. There we go. That's settled. Isn't the bonnet cute?
Oh my God.
I wear it every night, just about.
Okay, I thought maybe this
All right.
was juicy, but it's not.
I need to find a good one. One that just replaces the whole thing.
Where's she on, man? Oh my God, people in the chat, you are so pretty. People in the chat. Why do people lie? Listen to me. I'm gonna shut up. Get the music going. All right. What time is it? All right. Let's see. Oh wow, she was on here a long time.
And trying to get answers to questions that are unanswered. If that bothers you, you've got bigger problems.
Is it victim shaming?
Is it victim shaming?
That's what the chat's saying. They're going off right now.
Oh, I hear it all the time.
Well, that's the thing. Like, yeah. Well, it's like, I guess it depends on. That's why I asked you earlier about the loss thing. It depends on who's saying it. If someone comes up here and they're journalists and they've lost a child too, and they're like, I can't say nothing about it. You know, it's like, what am I going to say? But I feel like for that family, they went through a lot, and you're not doing the same. You're not keeping the same energy with the Flanagans.
So no, because the Flanagan, they're another one. They don't. I don't want to say they don't do anything interesting, but like they don't. They don't. There's no. They don't have ties. They don't swear by their name. Christine Russo used her last name to try and get a spot on the judge's bench. There was an article about it. So she's been trying to do this for years.
Jesus.
You got people saying, you don't know what you're doing with, you're messing with the Russos. Do you know how many Russos I went to school with? Like, come on. But what her maiden name is what interests me, because Agnello is Carmine Agnello, and that whole Operation Goodfella and John Gotti and all of them. That name stood out to me, and I know they have ties to Ohio. So her last name, her maiden name,
and
stood out to me.
Actually, I mean, she could get her ass sued, but she could get all her shit taken down for a privacy complaint. I'm just saying. It's gross what she's doing. Yeah, do whatever you want, but it just don't make any sense. This ain't getting justice for Mackenzie or whatever. What is she calling it? Fair trial due process.
Before Russo did, because I'm like, that's such a common Italian name.
Yeah, it's big out here in Boston too. Very big.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh yeah. Duh.
And with the good fella shit with the Henry Hill and all that is like a whole story than the Gotti shit. But yeah, there's a lot of ties there. But I don't know if it's relevant.
Well, that's why I haven't dug into that, because I know there's so much to that. But her last name, that's not like a very common last name. So to see that was the first thing that clicked to me. I was like, that's a mob.
So pretty much her whole thing here Not really about Mackenzie. It's all about Dominic's mom. The hamster. Yeah, she don't shut up. And I like it when they let the people talk. I like that.
It's a mob tie. And then I was like, maybe there's something going on there because Carmine Jr. just got sentenced to prison for doing all that fraudulent COVID fund stuff. So I was like, well, maybe I'll dig into that. But I keep finding that she's a shady lawyer and continuing to make a mockery of the justice system. And that's what I have a problem with, because she's taking advantage of her power. Like I was saying it before, she has two ex-boyfriends that are mysteriously dead. And on one of the death certificates, it says cause of death and manner of death unknown.
Unknown.
Still to this day. And then the other boyfriend died of an overdose that happened in her office.
Damn.
How are you gonna have two boyfriends back to back die?
Ashton Kutcher has like 4 girlfriends. It's coincidences.
Ashton Kutcher. Coincidence. That's a good pattern. That's what I see as a pattern. I don't think so, but she also dates men that are like very young.
So if this was the Shirillas, I would be like, okay, then we have the lining of, but Dom was an innocent soul. I mean, so what if he sold some weed? So what if he sold?
Oh my God!
Well,
Listen to her.
now you're really victim.
Was he though? Yeah, he didn't ask to be murdered. Wow.
Them shaming.
He wasn't though. So just because somebody is dead doesn't mean that what happened that surrounds them is like exempt. Like Frank's dad or Dominic's father and mother are a lot of the reason that he is the way he is. Like Frank is his plug. That is who his plug is. Dominic's plug was his dad. This was going to happen one way or another, whether it was Mackenzie doing it or whether it was somebody else that did it.
What?
But they were in that lifestyle.
This is wild.
And Christine Hughes.
What is she saying? This is what? Did you hear that? Hold on. I gotta back it up. Wow.
That is who his plug is. Dominic's plug was his dad. This was going to happen one way or another, whether it was Mackenzie doing it or whether it was somebody else that did it. But they were in that lifestyle.
This is wild.
And Christine Hughes. What? Christine used
I'm
Mackenzie
just-
as a runner too. And she knows it.
I mean, you are saying something. This is what I was saying.
But
earlier.
who gives a shit about weed? Like
It's not weed. It's more than that.
We can't take away from what she's saying.
Well, we haven't seen any more than that. We've only seen weed and some shrooms. We haven't seen more than that.
So you can see I have it in text messages too. And I also have it confirmed by Frank's brother. I also have it confirmed by probably about 5 of the other people that I talked to that were like close friends to them. Mackenzie has also, somebody else had posted it, but I had seen it after the fact. So the DEA was looking into Dominic before this accident happened. There is a phone call that you can hear. They call Rosie and leave her a message and say, your name came up in an investigation and we need to speak to you. And then like a week later,
I've heard this a while ago, and I didn't want to bring it up because I didn't feel like it was necessary because he did pass away. He was murdered. You know what I mean? And I just felt like But I mean, I guess since everybody's gonna squeeze the blood out of a rock. I mean, I guess you might as well. You know what I'm saying? But this is true, plug, man.
But this is the thing though. His character, we see somebody that like it's DAVION too. Both of them, to me, they're innocent souls. Like they didn't. No one deserved to die. Like they didn't deserve to die.
Yeah, what plugs means they're not completely innocent people. They could be into their shit, but they didn't deserve to die.
No, absolutely not. They absolutely did not deserve to die. Nobody did.
Of course, right.
Absolutely not. But that doesn't erase the things that they were doing and that they are still doing. These are things that were not brought up.
And you also don't talk ill about the dead. Absolutely not. Good. I'm glad he was. Do you guys believe in that? Don't ever talk ill about the dead. That is so strong for me. There's a guy The only thing I said that I'm not going to tell you the bad things he did, but whatever. He died and all that, right? And then things were said to me, and I said, well, you know what? He suffered with that cancer, and so he got what he deserved. And I left it at that because you don't talk ill about the dead. But yeah, he had a horrible death. Shouldn't be doing naughty things to kids.
At Mackenzie's trial either, that would play a big factor.
He never put. This is my thing though. He never put one hand on Mackenzie Shirilla. One fucking hand.
No,
so there's nothing there for them to even show in court.
No, not for domestic. No, but there are several text messages where. So that incident that Christine said that Hench had to go pick up Dominic. If you look at the text messages after that, you can see where Dominic apologizes to Mackenzie for what he did, and that was like grabbing the steering wheel. But Christine said, well, it was Dominic that said Mackenzie did it. It's like, but if she was going to crash the car, why did she pull it over and say, you need to come get your son because he's threatening to kill me? When you just crashed the car? Dominic apologizes to her.
But we know that it was the other way around, though. She tried to make it look like that.
There's twice.
I was going to say, and there's other allegations, too, where she threatened to crash the car before, and I think he called his mother.
And there's your full intent, too, right there. She threatened to do it, so...
They both did it to each other. I mean, that doesn't erase like what Mackenzie did,
right?
But they both did it to each other. Dominic did that and grabbed the wheel from her. It's in text message, and he apologizes for doing that. He also
it's toxic.
It is. And
yeah, they were toxic. Yeah, he apologized. He didn't go killing people.
And he also says he says a lot of stuff, but. He had said, like he used to get angry. Mackenzie actually said it, and he agreed to it. He would get angry. He would slam his head on the wall, like just repeatedly. So there was anger there. Like the Christine Russo, the sister, her mother, which is Frank's ex-wife, had called the police on Frank and Christine, the wife, so many times for domestic issues, and it involved all three of those kids, Dominic, Angelo, and Christopher.
What is she doing?
All of them.
What is she doing? She's going after that family.
They're all violent, but I can say Dominic did not put his hands on Mackenzie. There is no evidence of that. None.
So where's the evidence of them being violent, too? Hold on, Blue. What's the evidence of them other family members being violent?
Oh, they've all been charged with it. They've all been charged with assault.
It's sticky, plug.
But this is the thing, though. Don, let's go back to the actual because the family members, it doesn't even matter. Like with Dom, he doesn't have any domestic charges. He don't have any assault charges. The only thing that anybody can say is he does.
Yes.
Of what?
He does. So in 2020, he was arrested. I think he was either just turned 18 or just shy of it. He was in Strongsville jail for, I think it was 2 weeks. And it was a domestic related from Lana. So Lana had called the police because, I don't know, her boyfriend or something came to the house to pick up the kids. They were doing an exchange with the kids. And Dominic, Christopher, and Angelo all went after her boyfriend. And he was arrested for it. It was in 2020. There's pictures. She took pictures.
I thought that was a whole other charge. I didn't know that was.
You took pictures, all right. And what did you do? You took the pictures and you made a TikTok with the pictures of Dom and with the song. You got locked up. Why?
I was going to say, we heard about the domestics, but not the details. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, the chat saying you definitely support Gypsy Rose.
See, I don't think the two are the same, but I also think Gypsy was a victim of her mother's mental health issues. But Gypsy also takes accountability for what she did. That's the difference between her and Mackenzie.
Oh my God. Who is this lady? Bullshit. Oh my God. I think she's scary. People, she's sticking up for Gypsy? Come on. You're scary. You're dangerous, lady.
I don't know. I think the two are very different. I can't.
But
really
Gypsy Rose wanted her. No, wait a minute. No.
Oh yeah, she totally wanted her mother dead. But she also
not only that, she wanted her man to have sex with her child. Dude, he should have took accountability. First, she needs to take accountability for that. Then we
Yeah,
could
it's
talk about
gross.
everything else with
Yeah,
Gypsy
that was
Rose.
crazy.
Yeah, no,
But
she's gross.
so what do you
I don't really
support?
follow it
You
anymore.
support every villain on fucking the internet?
Right? No. I don't
Oh my
support Ray
God.
Vincent.
That was
He may be
funny.
attractive, but
I would
he's
hope
still a
not. It was not
douchebag.
With
attractive.
no
Don't do
teeth.
that.
Damn,
Don't do
that's
that.
crazy.
Don't do that.
With
He's
no
not
No,
two
I
attractive.
kisses.
don't support him. I don't really support Gypsy Rose either. I mean, she
Right.
committed a heinous crime, but I also look at it being devil's advocate. I can see where she was a victim of her mother and she felt that was the only way out, but she's got some weird.
No, it wasn't the only. No. Obviously, you haven't gone through all the paperwork and evidence. You're just believing what's coming out of her mouth. See, she don't even want to talk about Gypsy.
What she's doing now. I don't know.
Yeah, she was a victim allegedly, and then she made her mother a victim.
Yeah. Yuck.
But let me ask you this, right? Do you think Mackenzie was out there tricking?
Oh yeah, she admits it. But I don't think that anybody was I don't think anybody was her John. I think she was doing it herself. Dominic had made
You
it
mean you
very
don't think
clear.
anyone was her pimp? But John is the person,
No.
paying for it.
Yeah, no, that's what I meant.
So you meant pimp, yeah.
So yeah, I don't think that she had somebody pimping her out. I don't
Yeah,
think so.
she was doing that shit her damn self.
Yeah. And I think her dad may have assaulted her when she was a kid, and that's kind of where the foot thing comes in. But Dominic definitely made it very clear he did not approve of what she was doing, and Mackenzie just didn't care.
Talking about the warm milk
I think
situation?
they were arguing about that through text.
The warm milk and come rub my feet, and her dad's just yucky. I don't know.
Oh, God, he is.
He's just yucky. Yeah, they're just weird. But no, I definitely think she was doing it. And but one of the text messages I saw was Dominic had said to Mackenzie, if your mom found out what she did to you or what she makes you do, she wouldn't like her. And she was talking about Rosie. I think Rosie instigates all of that. I think I think that Rosie is who got her into it.
Because Rosie did get her into try to help her with the so-called modeling and the social media and all that shit. And that there's a thin line there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, Rosie's definitely an influencer. She's an influencer, all right.
Definitely
But
shady.
yes, because she still isn't talking and she's got her comments turned off. So
Who's that, guys?
Yeah, she wasn't.
Who's Rosie? Who's Rosie? Catch me up, guys. I have no idea who Rosie is. Is this almost down here? Holy shit. About 10 minutes?
Wasn't down to talk to the police, but she was quick to get on that Netflix documentary.
clout. She admits it too. Like if she's admitted it before and said that she only did it for clout. And I was like, well, at least you admitted it. But what do you need clout for? You have almost 1 million followers on TikTok. What do you need clout for?
What?
Yeah, I think she got a big following on YouTube as well, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, she does. She does like workout videos and
Fitness
Pilates
shit.
and stuff.
Yeah, that shit's out the window.
If you had a sit down with the big sister on Hinge, would you come to an agreement of just kind of like laying off of that family a little bit?
Why? I'm not doing anything wrong.
No, I mean you're not. You're listen. This is American freedom of speech. I'm not. Listen, we're getting your side, and I told you we're gonna have a respectful. We're being respectful. I'm just saying. Yeah. Do you think like could there ever be a time where y'all like just kind of like, I don't know.
I don't think that it really affects her.
I think I think it does. I think it's
I don't think that Christine. I don't think that Dominic's mother is what I'm digging into with Dominic's mother. I don't think it affects Christine right now. But Christine knows about all this. She knows what her dad is doing. And her and Dominic did not have as tight of a relationship as she plays it out to be. Like, they did not speak like that.
How do you know, lady? Lady, how do you know? Are you there in their lives? Are you there? You don't know these people, just like we don't know these people. Jesus.
And I have direct family that have confirmed that. But I digress.
I have a half brother I don't talk to all the time, but if he pass away, I'm gonna be right. It's gonna be a thing. It's gonna be heartbreaking, and I'm gonna be, you know what I mean.
That's
so
right.
I can't. Again, it's hard.
Let me tell you something. I got to make a comment about that. My daughter died. Tomorrow it's going to be a year, and my other daughter did not talk to her sister. The relationship was rough for a year. Do you know the pain that she's feeling right now because of that time frame of them not talking or whatever. She's living with a lot of hurt right now.
I don't know how you do it. How do you go into another? How do you can say stuff without having the perspective of losing a child or losing a brother? You know, I know you lost your father. R.I.P. to your father.
Yeah, so I don't know that it's that I don't have the perspective. I think it's just because I turn on, like, I guess I turn off my emotions for it because I'm looking into it as
a
paralegal and not personal, and you can't mix personal and work. You just can't.
Right.
And I think that's how I look at it because all I see is the corruption of what Christine is doing, and the only reason that I know about Christine is because her son died. But
okay, I don't want to sound mean. I hope she gets sued. I hope she gets sued. This is bad. I know. I mean, I wouldn't want to be sued, but I'm saying, look at what she's doing. Look at what she's doing. This was 3 weeks ago too.
This is not because of that. That's just how I know who she is.
Well, if we're doing paralegal and we're doing legal, then anything that's not relevant to the case, and this will never be presented. Anything you're finding.
That's right.
To Mackenzie's case?
Yeah, like nothing like them selling drugs or anything to do with the mother. Like I guess what your argument with her influence on the case, but like other stuff, like with the two boyfriends, like that's all irrelevant. Like they couldn't bring that up in this case, so why we even, you know?
No, they could, but they can bring it up in its own case because I guarantee you she had something to do with that.
Holy shit.
Oh, see? Now she's saying that she had something to do with the death of her boyfriends. Oh. She's getting herself in trouble. I
can guarantee it.
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, that's allegedly.
Yeah.
That's
oh
rough.
my God.
I haven't dug deep enough into that because I literally just got these incident reports, but there's too much going on for her to say, you know, there's too much going on for her to just say, I want to be a victim because, or I am a part of the victim. I am the victim because I lost my son. But that doesn't take away that you're like doing really horrible and atrocious things to other people and their kids.
How do you
stealing
know this?
$110,000 from an innocent child whose mother died, and you had full control over his estate, and you piece of shit, you took $110,000 from him, and you got caught and had to pay it back because the kid was 18.
Whoa.
There's just because she lost her son doesn't take away from her doing the shit that she's doing. Notice how his mother doesn't come on anything. She doesn't talk on any documentaries.
Oh my God, she don't have to. Why don't you just shut up?
She has not come out publicly. She doesn't speak to the police. Nothing. Why are you staying so quiet if you want justice for your child? I feel like it would be something that's bigger.
Because they already got, I mean, it's the cases.
I mean, maybe they want to like move on now and, grieve. But then this Netflix stuff came up. So I bet you all the feelings came back. They're back to day one again when this happened.
No,
She never talked about it at all, though.
Everybody grieves different. Maybe they're still mourning and
true.
they want to be private with it as much as they can, considering all the attention it's getting. But who knows? You know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion. But
I think this is what's gonna happen because I could already, you're gonna get to the point where your base is gonna be people that are not gonna agree with what you're saying. Now, again, you have the right to do that. It's just just covering true crime. I just don't see the end goal with what you're doing. Like I don't.
So I want to understand the full picture. I want to understand the full picture. I want to be able to document these inconsistencies and let people decide for themselves. I'm asking questions that other people won't. I want answers. I want answers as to why this was even prosecuted in the county that it was when his mother had so many ties. I want to know why everybody stayed so quiet with everything. I want to know why you had a police interview and you threatened the police detective and said, if you do not charge her as an adult, I'm going to file with the Supreme Court and I'm going to sue everybody. I mean, I want answers to this.
So I think I might have an answer for you, right? And this is just me though, and this is what I can see from what I see. This chick, Christine Russo, moves like Hillary Clinton, and I think you should just leave it like that.
She's something.
Respectfully.
Well, I will take your advice into consideration, but I can guarantee you that I'm not going to stop.
Wow.
I know that there's more to this story.
So you said you were covering
I
the
respect
case.
your journalism. I do. I respect the journalism. I do all the way.
Yeah.
150%.
You got to do
More,
what you
so
got to do.
I don't even I don't consider myself a journalist because
Right.
Oh, shit. Okay.
I don't. I mean, I would consider myself more like a researcher or a public commentator, but looking at public records and asking questions doesn't necessarily make it wrong, wrong.
Well,
It's
from you looking
examining
at
the
it from
facts.
different angles and seeing it from different perspectives, that would make you. I mean, it would be safer to say, or safe for you to fall under the journalism of journalism umbrella because I don't know. That's it. I don't that makes sense why Plug is pressing so hard on like why.
Well, I'll tell you the truth. I've only seen this outcome become very, very bad. And I'm talking about, we could go back to early days of YouTube, even up to the Manny situation. What's happening is, if they are about that life, you know what I'm saying? If you need to be, I just think I understand what you're doing. I just think you called her a dirtbag earlier. I think that's not professional. You got to kind of, well, I mean, that's your opinion too, but
I think that's a lot of where the Massachusetts in me comes out, because I have a horrible mouth. But no, it's not. I'm not doing this as a profession. I'm looking at it of what I do as a profession, but I'm not doing it as a professional. Like I do not consider myself an attorney, because I'm not. I will never represent myself as an attorney.
So
I also don't call myself a journalist.
I actually missed a little bit of the beginning of the introduction of when you first got up here.
I know, right?
But, what do you do? Where are you from? And like, I'm just curious. It's like I'm intrigued. I like the way your brain works.
Thank you. So I'm from Massachusetts, and I work as a paralegal full time. I've been a paralegal for 6 years now.
No, you're lying.
And I actually got into it because of my own
6
personal
years. Well, your diploma says 2023.
experience.
Which was, if you don't mind me asking?
So I was back in 2020. I had a verbal argument with a family member, and they threw that out of proportion and called the police, and I was arrested. And I have never been in trouble before in my entire life. I had a public defender who refused to take my case to trial, and I had plenty of evidence to do that, to take it to trial. I was ready. I'm like, I want to take this to trial. He refused to take it to trial. Just refused. I'm not taking this to trial. And I couldn't afford to hire another attorney.
Right.
So I was like bullied into a plea deal. They gave me no choice. And I said, this isn't fair to me. Like I should be able to decide what I want and what I don't want. If I want a jury trial, I want a jury trial.
So
I don't want to make a plea.
So basically, you were stuck in a domestic situation yourself.
Yeah. Except I was on the other end of it. So, well,
Okay.
I guess not on the other end of it, but I was, because what this person alleged that I did not do. I did not do. And there was proof of that. But this guy, this attorney that I had, this public defender, did not want to take it to trial. And I cannot stress it enough that public defenders work for the state. They do not, they work for the state.
Yeah, they get the same paycheck as the judge. We call them public pretenders out here.
I call them public pretenders too, but I wanted to attempt to be respectful.
She wanted to be respectful, but then look at what she's doing to Dominic's mother, his family. Okay, lady, you don't make sense. She's actually going after them because the family, Dominic's dad's side, are telling her everything. So they're pumping her up.
I was done so wrong. I mean, the case it's well over and done with. I'm glad that, in a sense, I'm glad that I went through it, because I wouldn't have found my job.
That's right.
I wouldn't have been able to have the opportunities that I've gotten now, known the things that I do now. So it was really, it hit me a little different, I guess.
Right.
For that to happen to you, do you feel like like, because some of the stuff that you said tonight, I mean, we don't have, and I didn't know you're gonna be saying it, so I had no backup to show it. But do you think that's cooperating and snitching? Like, because you were saying some crazy shit, dude.
Do I think what?
Do you think you're a rat?
Some of the
Do
allegations.
I think I'm a rat?
Yeah, because the not just you brought up a lot of incriminating shit.
But they're facts.
Oh shit!
I have all the receipts. They're facts, and I present them. I have them all over TikTok. I don't.
Well, for
just
you
make
to go
this
through
stuff
the legal
up.
system, but there's no cases on these people. Like, so now are you trying to bring attention to the?
There is cases on them. There is. There's a lot, and they're all public access. They are all public access. There are several cases.
This shit gets messy, plug.
That's why I'm not just doing this.
But it doesn't take away the fact that Mackenzie Shirilla killed Dom and Davion. Like, it doesn't take that fact away.
Absolutely,
Like,
no, it doesn't.
Anything that ever gets brought, what I would say, this is our rule. Women and children, we don't listen. That, but when they do it, if it's some other shit, we got people tapped in. We got blue eyes up here.
Facts.
So it's like
No
I
women, no
don't
children.
care about like that shit. Like, I don't want to incriminate nobody. Nothing.
Real rap.
Well, questioning public behavior isn't attacking some private grief. Everything that they're doing is public.
Well, let
It's
me
not
ask you
like
this,
it's
right?
hidden.
Let me ask you this, right? You said you was following this case for 4 years, right?
Yeah.
Did you stop making content before or after the Netflix documentary?
After.
Before.
About this?
Lying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Before. Like way before. It didn't blow up until the Netflix documentary came out.
Yeah. The algorithm went crazy after that.
Yeah, I know. That's like one of the older videos that I had is what blew up.
Because we've been doing this shit for over 8 months, and it's like now everybody's talking about it. And now older videos we've done in the past, interviews with certain people, etc., covering the case, it's starting to, recirculate, if you will, because of the documentaries and, so forth.
Yeah.
But listen, I ain't trying to be the dead horse, right? But I gotta circle back to this Bubba shit, right? Big body Bubba. I had brought it up twice, and I still haven't heard you speak on what you guys spoke on.
Yeah, because it sounds like you. Are you and Bubba, like, are y'all talking like just like communicating to the point where he's feeding you information?
Yeah,
that's all he does. Feed information. I mean, I'll
so that's how you.
Like,
so you have a video.
I'm not digging. I'm not even digging. He reached out to me.
He's the one that sent you the video of the mushroom. They're sitting there talking about the mushrooms.
No, that's in the FOIA stuff. He does have the 4K version, but he messaged me first and said, "Hey, I was in your live the other day. I was getting all the info you were saying, and it blew my mind about it because I was talking about the Christine being the fiduciary on, I think it was that kid Chris Stapleton's estate, and he was like looking for information on that, and I was like, what are you looking for, whatever, and then he just started coming in. He's like, I haven't heard about anything about the clothing business because there was a couple LLCs that were in Christine and Dominic's name, and Christine said, they're for clothing lines, or it was his clothing line and then the music or something. But I didn't even ask him anything. Like, I have a picture from earlier. This is how many voice messages he had sent me in a row. Like,
Rosie's gonna get jealous.
Oh, no, thank you. Very much so married. No, thank you. He's just, but he definitely feeds. He's got to stop talking. I mean, he can talk to me all he wants because I appreciate the information. But
you stop.
He's a liar too. He's a liar.
He is a liar. I've called him out for it. He's lied several times. He lied in his police interview.
So that's what I'm just so confused. I admire it at the end of your videos. You always say, and just like one of them, you're like, and remember, Mackenzie, you're guilty. Your parents are a piece of shit. It's
you're
like
not still guilty,
you're even.
So later, bye.
you're keeping it like even all the way around. It's just this is my thing. If I lose a child today, are you gonna come? You're gonna come and cover. You're gonna find shit on me after I lose a child.
Right.
If I lose a child, she's gonna find shit on me. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's not good. Where'd she go?
I think you're saying like she's kind of flip flopping. She's kind of playing in the middle, not picking a side and ride.
All right, she's gone now. Crazy. That was crazy. I thank you to YouTube Streets for getting her on. Here's a link to YouTube Streets. Where is everybody? Front and center. Front and center.
Hello. Do you want to play a game?
That's right. That just happened. Fire in the chat. No words. No words. I think he's been a good boy. I think he's been a good boy. That's right. Present yourself. Fire in the chat, bitches. Fire in the chat. I did see some stuff actually. I mean, I haven't requested anything. He's running out of money. There's a Reddit I go on, Slim Jims. I go on Slim Jims. He's just a loser, like always. Yes. We need to play a game. Tomorrow is going to be a horrible day, but I'm going to make the best of it, okay? Does that sound weird? Yeah. I'm going to make sure I keep my ass busy tomorrow. So I'm not by myself to deal with the death of my daughter, okay? So I'm getting up early in the morning, and I'm leaving here about 8 a.m. to go to the gym, okay? I'm going to spend all morning there until probably 1 o'clock. And then I think I should come live later and we play games. Yes, girl. Pino's live tonight with this auction. Oh, is he? Cool. But that's what I think I should do, guys. And if anybody's going to come and talk some smack about me talking about my daughter, I dare you. I dare you to come to my face and say something. All right. It's fun. I figured it out, because you be putting in the word say one, and it's like, I know it's a word, it's there, but you got to get a certain quota or something. I don't know. Yes, tomorrow's a bad day for you too. Oh my God, let's have a bad day together. I mean, look at how I've been for 2 weeks, guys. I haven't been around because I've been so messed up in the head. Grief is a horrible, horrible thing. Yeah. All right, I guess Pino's going to be live tonight. Is it tonight? Let me go to his channel. Pino is one of our dudes, okay? Pino. He is. Here we go. All right, people. He's going to be live in an hour. Okay, I can be at this one. So here you go. Here's Pino's channel. He's going to be talking about this too. Thank you, Patty Sturgis. What's going on with Amber? Hold on. Oh, God, I'm sorry. No, you're kidding me. The same day as my daughter? What? Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God, I'm so sorry. It never gets easy, does it? Yeah, thank you. God, that's so sad. But yeah, so that's my plan, people. I'm going to go to the gym. bite those tears. I am down for whatever y'all do tomorrow. We're gonna do a word game. I'm going to do what Headline Bitch does. Remember what I've done before? Yeah, I'm doing that. I don't know. I don't remember. Isn't that sad? I seriously don't remember. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. It's not that it's intentional or anything. I swear to God. I swear to God on that. I swear on my daughter, actually. I'm so sorry. Yes, it'll be fun. I'll make it fun. Yes. I'll be dramatic as hell. Okay? I'll be dramatic. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for being here with me. I appreciate every one of you. And don't forget to go to Pinos because he is going to do something himself on this case. Okay, guys. I appreciate every one of you. And thank you. I know, I'm sorry. I am. I feel like shit. I love you, Misty, sister. And living it up. Thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate you. I love you too. I sat there and I looked at your one text that one day, right? But I looked back at it, right? I have a few times, and it's like, oh my God. She said the sweetest things that people care about me. It hit me. I'm like, oh my God, that is the sweetest thing I've ever seen in a long time. That people care about me. I mean, I know you guys do, but just, I don't know. It's hard to explain. Yes, girl. Yes, girl. Get it, girl. I love you guys. Okay, I will see you guys at Pito's. Okay, see you at Pito's place. Oh, did I say thank you to Living It Up? Thank you, Living It Up. I appreciate you. It's going to be for gas in my car so I can get to the gym. I know I appreciate you guys. You're always here. I mean, if you're here, you might not be here, but you're here, like, listening. And I get that. Okay, I'm going to shut the hell up now. And I'm going to go. Okay? Goodbye. Love you all.